Hi, it's Frida Kabo here. This week I'm hosting the Sensitive Success Summit. It is a free online summit, 30 days, 30 speakers, around 30 minutes of conversation each day that will help you embrace and celebrate your sensitivity. And one question that I asked all of the speakers was, why do you think it's important to celebrate sensitivity? And in this podcast episode, I'm going to share the answers with you. I just love to listen to them all at once and was just filled with so much warmth and amazement of how powerful and how amazing it is to be a highly sensitive person. So I hope you feel that too when you listen to it. And I wanted to start by giving you my answer to the question. So I think it's important to celebrate sensitivity because we often do the opposite. And I want to flip the coin because what we focus on grows. So if we focus on these amazing qualities that we have and help us support ourselves in a way that works for us, we can grow and create the world and the change that we want in the world. So with this summit, creating the change that I want to see in the world. I want to see more of us sensitives embracing and celebrating our sensitivity and see it as the amazing thing that it actually is. So yeah, this summit is to embrace and celebrate our sensitivity together. I know how important it is to go together and see more people doing something that you might want to do or doing what they want to do. It can inspire you to do what you want to do as well. So go to sensitivesuccesssummit.com and register if you haven't already. It's free and it's online and it starts on Sunday. So yeah, go and check it out. And in the meantime, listen to all these amazing answers to why the speakers want to join in and celebrate sensitivity.
I think we need to celebrate it because sensitive people have so many amazing strengths, and we are not appreciating those strengths enough.
So I think this sort of event is so important, and why I'm so honored to be a part of it, because I think it helps to combat that minority stress tremendously. It gives us a voice. It helps us to find our own self-esteem and our own self-worth. And it reminds us that we're not alone. Although our voices are small and in the minority, we certainly still have a lot of value. And I think that is echoed and sort of augmented when we all come together and are able to discuss our success stories.
It's a gift. And most highly sensitive people grow up being told that it's a problem. So the more we celebrate it, the more the truth can trickle down to the youth.
There's so much to celebrate. I think we get told all these confusing mixed messages from society, and it's really important that we actually take our power back as sensitives and realize what a beautiful gift it is.
I think a lot of us, myself included, I'll speak for myself, being sensitive definitely felt like a stigma. So I think this work of coming together, naming what this is, and sort of building community and skill around it is very important.
So when you can come together with like-minded people, like-souled people, you can really embrace how our uniqueness makes us really special and powerful.
Because we are so needed. What would the world look like if everyone was the same, and if we didn't have sensitive souls who could see so many details, so many aspects, who could feel so deeply?
We have a lot to offer other people. If sensitive people can kind of own their sensitivity and be proud of their sensitivity.
For highly sensitive women, we have so many gifts, highly creative, highly intuitive. Honing in those gifts and giving that to the world, then highly sensitive women are great leaders.
That is something to celebrate, is that there is and there are tools out there that can support sensitives in the most beautiful way.
It's my huge hope to help a lot of the people who reach out to me to not just figure out how to get by in like the workplaces, but actually lead with those strengths.
I think to know that other people have a similar trait and, can feel as deeply as you, and it's not some thing that's just happening to you, that it's really like it's real, first of all, and that there are other people who experience it. And there's so many people that are doing beautiful work to support it.
Because for too long, sensitive people have been maligned. We who are very sensitive usually have a higher emotional IQ, and we're very intuitive. And those are traits that really help us in our lives.
How people see sensitivity as being a weakness is just really stupid to me, because I think it's such a strength, and I've realized it now that it's such a strength that I'm older.
So just having that sense of like validation and belonging, even if it's virtual and it's at a distance with people all over the world, bringing their strengths into the world, in all kinds of ways, I think is also really important for sensitive people.
I want to celebrate that, right? Because we have the most extraordinary superpower. Our sensitivity is our superpower.
I'm a true believer that highly sensitive people and empaths can be the big change makers of this world. And the moment we start to really understand and see the value in our sensitivities, the more we can step into our calling in life.
We have to find places, spaces, real spaces, but also virtual spaces we can belong.
I think that sensitive people are so needed in the world. So I feel like this just makes for a kinder and more beautiful world. And that's possible because of people like us.
It's so important to me that we really all see ourselves as human beings. We all have feelings, we all have needs. And actually, we're all sensitive.
And so it was just very interesting to really sort of own and claim what that means to be sensitive and to not be embarrassed by it, but to find what some people call the superpower behind sensitivity and within it.
So I think that we as highly sensitive people, we have these gifts and these superpowers that allow us to navigate the world differently and be an example to other people.
As I see the world with those magnetic clusters of those who is contributing to a better world, we have the same big vision somewhere. And if we can get together and connect together, I think it's just wonderful.
To share opportunity for better experiences at work, at home, in personal lives and professional lives. And that's so immensely valuable.
Through that lessons of my own sensitivity and supporting that, and working in new ways, I want to be able to share that with others as well.
Because I think it's a superpower. I really think that it is an absolute superpower. And I can't imagine not being a sensitive person and going through life, not feeling and experiencing the ups and the downs, the good times and the bad times.
I really believe that despite all of the challenges that can come from being a highly sensitive person, there is so much good that comes from it as well. I think we are living at a time where the world needs more people who build really deep, respectful communities.
Wasn't that amazing to listen to? Huh? What amazing thing to be a highly sensitive person. What an amazing thing to go together and celebrate it like this. So if you haven't already, go and sign up at sensitivesuccesssummit.com, and I hope to see you in there. Have a beautiful day and really think about, why do you want to celebrate sensitivity? Think about the positive things and flip the coin.